It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Bears' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Bears and the Lions, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
The Bears offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. His guys would be in the playoffs if the season ended today, but they need a big game from him here to make sure that stays the case.
And that's exactly why I listen to you, because you're exactly right. A big game will go a long way towards making sure they are in the playoffs come January.
Fields going to throw right away. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, the Bears at 8-4 now in the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. There he goes, left side. And he'll go down at the 28. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. From the 21, here's a 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 42 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very...
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's not what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the Lions' 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears had 6 to their lead.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out. And he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for him to catch it in stride. He's able to take it into the end zone.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Fields throw complete here to Kmet. And he goes out right around the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air again, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fields. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock.
On first down, Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down and just a couple.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Fields on first down. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 123 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll run on the inside handoff. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to extend fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot, but he's proven to them that he wants.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Able to shake him off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And some nifty running here as they'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. Well, you know me, partner, I never tell them to back off being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose and now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier, now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense, because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 234 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And the Bears are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. He'll try and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
7 yards there and a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
So for Chicago.